Thank you very much, guys. Back in the arena, another WW Worldwide exclusive, and it's time for a handicap match. 2-on-1. The tag team of Shane Eden on your right and P.W. Douglas on your left. These two men are going to join forces to take on, well, one of the big men that have really impressed a lot of people at World Championship Wrestling in the past month or so. And you talk about opening the eyes of everyone in the wrestling world. Certainly a very awesome individual by the name of Mike Awesome has done exactly that. And go no further than Kevin Nash to find out about how impressive Mike Awesome is.
I think everybody in WCW might know how impressive, or if I could use the term, how awesome Mike Awesome is. Our broadcast colleague, Mark Madden, said it right. The size of a heavyweight to move the agility of a cruiserweight. And Mike Awesome has come in here with the moves of a cruiserweight, but he has been very, very adept in using a table to make his point known in World Championship Wrestling.
And I think that is the main thing that separates Mike Awesome from the rest of the competitors in World Championship Wrestling. That ability to not only use his incredible power and strength, as we've seen on so many occasions when he's powerbombed people directly through the table. Ask Hulk Hogan, by the way, about how effective that powerbomb is, but also the fact that he can fly. Moves that we've only seen in the past from wrestlers like the Cruiserweights, like the Luchadors, and this team of Shane Eden and P.W. Douglas tried to take advantage of Awesome in the early going, but he countered with a double clothesline to the midsection.
Well, Mike, the moves he has comes from the power in the legs and the great acceleration he gets going across the ring, back and forth or off the top if he needs to. Watch this. That power came from the legs. It was a connection with the right hand, the lariat, but it was the legs that drove the power and drove the man through.
Upcoming at Western Union Slamboree, Mike Awesome is set to face Chris Kanyon. We talked about the moves of a luchador. Look at that! Springboard off the top, and then a double lariat. Down go Eden, down go Douglas.
And he landed very, very well that time, and Mike Awesome is in command. Chris Champagne Kanyon, the opponent, this Sunday at Western Union's Slamboree, our big pay-per-view spectacular from the Kemper Arena. It's chair time from Mike Awesome.
Awesome delivering that chair to the back of P.W. Douglas, and now takes Shane Eden and throws him headfirst into the steel steps. Just measuring him, caught him with the right hand. Totally dominant in this matchup. P.W. Douglas, Shane Eden tried to get the early step on Mike Awesome, but Awesome able to counteract their move, and it's been all Mike Awesome since then.
Give Awesome a lot of credit. He came into WCW, basically a charter member, so to speak, of the New Blood. He has not been intimidated by the guys in the Millionaires Club. He has been nothing but business since he's come in, and he is performing quite well. What a splash that was. One.
Got only a 2 count there before P.W. Douglas was able to break it up with a blow to the back of the head. But you're right. Mike Awesome has impressed everyone from top to bottom here in WCW. You mentioned coming in as a charter member of the New Blood, doing everything that the New Blood bosses have asked of him. And Mike Awesome appears to be on his way to superstardom in World Championship Wrestling. Scoop and a mid-ring slam.
Real shocker when we saw him back on the 10th of April on Monday Nitro walk in unexpectedly. Oh, my!
Oh, what a frog splash! 300-plus pounds in the air coming down. And Shane Eden able to break it up at the last second, and I think he may be having second thoughts.
Well, he's got to do whatever it takes to try to win this match, but he's just prolonging some agony here. What a move that was!
Drove him down to the mat with authority. Just throttled him around the neck and sent him back first to the canvas. Now what does he have in mind? 2 prone bodies in the ring. And Mike Awesome is going to bring a table from under the ring. These guys are both out as it is. I think he could beat him, but I think he just wants to add a little bit extra.
This is his calling card. Oh, there's going to be a couple of calling cards. This is his calling card, so to speak, in WCW, his trademark. And look at P.W. Douglas roll over. He sees it coming, but there's nothing he can do about it. He can't even get off the mat.
And now Mike Awesome is going to set up the tables. If it's anything like what we've seen in the past from the awesome Mike Awesome, it could be time for a couple of power bombs for Mr. Eden and Mr. P.W. Douglas. Let's see what he has in mind. Boot to the midsection for P.W. Douglas. What a great camera shot that is. From high above the arena here at the WCW Worldwide exclusive matchup. Up goes P.W. Douglas, and crashing down through the table with the awesome bomb. Running clothesline in the corner for Shane Eden. I think he's the next victim.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the weight of a P.W. Douglas. There'll have to be a lot of force on this awesome bomb to get him down.
Oh!
All he wants.
You asked for that force, and you got it direct from Mike Awesome. A pair of awesome bombs. The cover's going to be academic from referee Charles Robinson. Next up in Mike Awesome's sights at Western Union Slamboree, Chris Champagne Canyon. What a matchup that's going to be, Tony. Awesome versus Canyon at Western Union Slamboree, and Awesome continues to dominate in WCW.